Welcome back, folks, to Video Game Debates. Today we're going to discuss whether or not movies and video games mix. No, they don't. I mean, early on in the early ages of video gaming, yeah, they mixed.
I can give you one example.
I can give you a few.
I'll give you a big example. Okay, the book Aragon was the kick-ass book. The movie was not that good if you read the book, and the game sucked balls.
The Harry Potter games.
Oh my
Movies,
god!
I don't like Harry Potter in general.
I like Harry Potter movies because it gets you past the time, but the video games, there's no point to them.
I can't even stand the books. I mean, they're so annoying.
No, I can't stand the books either.
Like, one wizard could really save the entire world.
Yeah.
I mean, Mario's a little more believable because it's just a giant drug trip. And Link's believable because he's got a giant sword and he'll stab you in the throat. But, I mean, Harry Potter...
Kingdom Hearts is believable because he just got a miscellaneous key with him, killing
and the other reason
people.
Kingdom Hearts is believable is because one of the fighters is Mickey Mouse, and come on.
If a mouse jumped into a lake of sewage, it could be true.
But think about this. I could think of a few good movies as an example.
Oh yeah, and boy, is this dog cute?
These are our pet gargoyles. Kevin, move your heads to the gargoyle if you see. This is Chuck, and the gargoyle...
Larry, this is Larry.
And the other one was thrown, and his name is Chuck.
This is
Chuck Norris III.
Chuck Norris for the win. Oh my god, I killed Chuck Norris.
You killed Chuck Norris
Dude,
III.
Chuck Norris, you kicked so much ass. I just can't believe Bruce Lee beat you in a fight.
It was a movie, dude.
I know, it was a movie, but still, you should have won. And
I think Bruce Lee... We're getting off topic.
Wait, we can get off topic for one. This is our show.
But
Bruce Lee is kick-ass. More kick-ass. But, dude, you taught Bruce Lee not to kick below the waist. That's kick-ass.
Okay, but here's the point on what we were originally discussing. In the early stages of video gaming, the video games were great. They were funny.
Like what?
Aladdin, The Lion King. Those were good games. If you
don't like Kingdom Hearts because you're that stuff.
No, because Aladdin's focused on the storyline of Aladdin instead of The Lion King. And here's a game I hated, Earthworm Jim. That is a game for homosexuals.
The first level of Earthworm Jim, like when you're starting playing, you're like,
it is
oh my
funny.
god, this is cool. You're a worm and you get a blast thing. It's like, oh my god, these bosses fall. Oh my god, these games.
You don't even get the gun in the second one. You get the first one. At first glance, Earthworm Jim is hilarious. Throwing pigs into a T-Rex's mouth to gain the passage. That's hilarious. Grannies and chairs as enemies, but after failing to beat the first level and doing everything in that level, it just gets boring.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's some movies to video games. Like, I personally believe movies and video games don't mix at all anymore because it's just trying to make a cheap buck.
Exactly.
They're a dime a dozen. Every movie is turned into a video game.
The Harry Potter games. Oh my.
They could be good.
Dude, no, they're not. You have a wand. You're like
Cars, the video game,
and you get like a screenshot of everything. It's like boom, boom. Hey, Dad. Oh yeah, this is my princess, Dad. Yeah, we're making a video.
You're a princess.
I'll kill you. Hey, everyone, meet this little person. I can own him. I'll do it right now for the camera.
No, dude.
No, this is Dad. I think Josh is very old. Okay. I'll take it and go through forms right now. I'll just do it when this is over.
Sorry for that little distraction. Put the camera back.
But I can really own this little person.
Bye, princess.
Stop it!
Okay, we're gonna cut that part out, okay?
No. You can't, because then we roll one sentence. Okay, go, roll!
Think about this, though. Certain cartoons in video games mix.
Come on.
Some shows in video games mix.
Like what?
Occasionally, a Simpsons game is good.
Oh my!
The original
that's good the first time you play it, but then it gets good.
After a few levels, the gameplay is bad, everything's bad.
Family Guy video game.
That is a horrible video game.
Yes.
That is a waste of time. The Futurama video game, never played it. I wanted to play it, but it was never there to rent. Here's a show here's someone that does it. Video games and fighter games are
kick ass. Like Combat Arms.
Some of them.
Combat Arms are like the best games ever. Anyone who's a Combat Arms fan will do it.
But there are some combat fighter games that don't need to exist.
Like?
Think about that for a second. Fighter games are really put out a lot now.
I know, they're good, like Combat Arms.
But there's a few out there that don't need to exist. Brawler games, for example. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles do not need to exist.
Oh my god. And SmackDown vs. Raw games, those were the horrible video games.
That's why you stayed up all night playing as Rey Mysterio, and then somebody else, but I can't remember who.
Shawn Michaels?
No, because he was whatever. But really, getting back to the point, the early stages of video gaming and movies mixed, but nowadays every
oh yeah, Cars.
That is a horrible game. That is a disgrace to racing and friends.
And the movie was sucked too.
Yeah, the movie,
that's a part of it.
I watched it with my cousin, because my little cousin, he's like 6. No, he's like 4. His name's Scott, and he lives in Arkansas. I watched it with him, and I pretended to be entertained. Dora the Explorer does not need video games.
Oh hell, there is a Dora the Explorer video game.
It's like 6.
I will kill the creator of Dora the Explorer. I swear to God, I will beat you with a freaking bat.
Okay, here's a video game. Like you remember when A Bug's Life came out with the video game themes?
That was a fun game.
That was actually a really good game. I just could never get past the part with the hawk.
I couldn't get past the part from after Bug City. I couldn't get past that because I didn't know where the hell to go.
Some video games and movies really do mix, but they mix more in the early ages of
like Bugs Bunny Lost Time. Oh my god, that was
not technically off a movie though.
Well, it's off a TV show, and Bugs Bunny had movies like the Roadrunner movie.
But nowadays, video games and movies no longer really should exist. There are a dime a dozen, and there's occasionally one that's really good.
Games that come from video games sometimes are good, like Final Fantasy VII.
You mean shows that come from video games?
No, that's a movie. Final Fantasy VII, Advent Children became a movie.
There's Mario and movie. It makes it if I liked them. I've never seen the ending, but I did like them.
I saw
the last time I saw it was like 7.
Oh my god, I did.
That was back when Yu-Gi-Oh was cool.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
That was cool.
Catch him.
No, that's Pokemon. Pokemon and movies. The first few mix.
I like Pokemon and movies when I was like little.
The first couple of movies really are still good.
Yeah.
Depends on how you watch them. But really, like, there are a lot of movies that Wall-E, the video game, that looked horrible. I've never played it, but it was.
And I'm feeling my dog's spleen.
What's funny about movies and video games is they always make them out to be really good. Okay, we're gonna take a little break and not come back for 24 hours. Maybe Kevin's got one last point to make.
No, my point is we have a lot more time on the video camera. We got a minute left.
What time is it?
It's 8 minutes.
Well, here's the last point I'm gonna make because I'm going home after this shot. No, video games and movies can mix if it's a good movie to begin with.
But Aragon was a sucky movie. The book was kick-ass, but they made it a Hollywood version of Aragon.
See, Hollywood always screws things up.
I mean, it was nothing like the book.
Was it all childish and stuff?
No, but it was nothing like the book. They cut out so many scenes and so many towns. They cut out like 3 towns.
Yeah, they always do that. Shorten up the movie. Okay, we're gonna cut now.
Say goodbye to Josh.
Wait. Chuck Norris III.
Chuck Norris III you own.
Still alive. And some statue.
And this.
Okay, we're gonna say goodbye now.
Look at this sock.
Okay, Kevin, cut it.